The world is being desensitized, and a lot of us know it. This has been a process that's been going on for hundreds of years. This is nothing new. It is getting more intense, and that's why a lot of us are realizing it. This process has been put into place by a secret society that has been around for hundreds of years. I really don't want to just call it like a secret society, because at the end of the day, it's pretty much a religious group that decided they wanted to take over the world. Most of our music, TV shows, movies, music lyrics, social media, news channels, most of them, if not all, are put into place to slowly desensitize us. They slowly will either make us less empathetic towards people, slowly will make us more angry and we don't know why, slowly can make us more over-sexualized without realizing that we are being over-sexualized, and also pinning feminine energy against masculine energy, when those are actually two energies that are supposed to coherently work with one another. That's a process that's been going on for a super long time, and it works really well for them, and that's why they continue to do that. It keeps us separated from one another, where we're not really like relying on each other to create community. The issue with the desensitization is, at first you may feel like you're just watching TV, or you may just be consuming your fun little things on the side, but over time it really does affect you as a human being. That's not what we're here for, point blank period. You are not here to learn to not be empathetic. You're not here to learn to over-sexualize women or men. You're just not here for that. We're really here for growth and for our ascension process, because after Earth there is so much more. It's a process. If you want to move from the lower planes onto the next plane, onto the next dimension, onto the next planet, the evolutionary planet, you need to put in the work. And putting in the work is realizing all these things, realizing that everything that's being fed here to you is to keep you in like this logical little bubble where you can't like think for yourself and break out of it and do more for yourself. And it keeps you really going into a cycle. Sometimes you end up spending a lot of time doing these things, whether it's like you're over consuming TV, you're over consuming social media, using your money to purchase things that you really have no need to purchase. All of that stuff is just slowly making you more and more insecure about yourself. All of that stuff is slowly making you more and more not in a real reality. You're consuming more desensitized material, which is making you more desensitized, which isn't going to give you the life that you're seeking. You're just going to fall more and more down a rabbit hole of wanting more, versus you realizing like, hey, wait a minute, why am I doing this? This is really not necessary. I should get my life better on track. I should slowly avoid these things so I can use my time to put them into better things. That's the point of it all. They want the addiction. They want us to continue to consume. It'll keep the individual dumbed down in a sense, pretty much, because you're not doing anything for yourself, and they like that, right? And think about it. If you were trying to control something, would you want your population to be lazy and just do what you need them to do, in a sense? Or would you want your population to be full of smart individuals that realize, hey, wait, there's more? And they start looking into the history, and they start looking into all these things, and they realize, we've been lied to, and we've been desensitized, and it's been going on for a very, very long time. Realize like that's not normal. That's not reality. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of people that consume a lot of different type of material out there, but it is not reality. Reality is being the best version of you, being the best you, making those better reactions, making those better actions, fulfilling a better thought process, being that person you can rely on, being that person that can save yourself. That's what matters. That's how you get to the next level. Don't believe what they're feeding you, especially if it's going viral. I mean, if it's going viral, come on. A lot of people realize, for instance, there's a lot of music that's viral now. This isn't viral music. This is paid streams. These are people that are sellouts, that literally are selling themselves to be at the top. You don't get to the top unless you've sold your soul, unless you've sold yourself to be a part of the very big machine that is desensitizing us. Open your eyes, realize what material you are consuming, especially if you're a parent. You need to be letting your child know that half the things they're consuming on social media are not real. If you just look at some of the materials that they're allowing for children to view, it's absolutely insane. There's no way a child should be consuming material like that. And if they are consuming material like that, it is your job to teach and guide that child that that is not normal. That's something that's being pushed to be looking at women a certain way and looking at men a certain way. That's something that's being pushed. That's an agenda. That is an agenda, my friends. And it is time to open all of our eyes to that. There is an agenda being pushed and we do not need to be a part of it. The media knows that your emotions is how they control you. If they got the mob upset, they can control the upset mob. There's much more people here that are light beings that see beyond what they're telling us. Many of us, and it's our jobs to speak out about it. It is our job to expose this. How are people going to feel comfortable with being like, I don't support this person, if we're not like pushing this forward in the sense of like, yeah, this is desensitization is wrong. This person, all these celebrities, all these things, they're all pushing the agenda too. So we're just not going to support. I mean, that's all it takes for you not to support, for you to give that unfollow, for you to stop viewing the content, for you to stop purchasing and doing all this stuff. Like, let them be hungry. Let them figure it out. Let them learn. Let these people grow, not because of ego, because we're feeding into their music and their movies and their news and their social medias. Absolutely not. We are beyond that. We are beyond that. Earth is moving forward and Earth is not going to stop. And the awakening has begun and the awakening will not stop. This is your opportunity to get on board and realize that there is an agenda at play and what you can do about it, what you can change about it, what you can open others' eyes to around. We need to slowly stop this progress. We all have to learn. And if you want to be a sellout, that's on you. Be a sellout. But I choose not to be a sellout. I choose to consume material that's healthier, consume material that's more informative. It's sometimes, yes, I like my entertainment, but it's not that I'm sitting here consuming it every single day and then accepting it as it is or believing everything that is being told to me. Everybody has the right, everybody has the will to open their eyes and put their foot down and begin to consume what's appropriate for them in their household, the children, what their children are consuming. You don't just want to be watching anything. You don't want to be desensitizing yourself. You don't want to just be purchasing anything. We are in the middle of a spiritual warfare and it's very, very real. Make sure you're picking the right side. You pick whatever side you want. That's what your free will is about, right? But make sure you're picking the right side that helps you with your ascension after Earth, because Earth is not all that there is. Look at the bigger picture. And if you look at the bigger picture, you would realize that what you're doing right now matters. It matters so much to your process after. Much love to everybody. Keep doing everything you got to do to get to where you got to go, because you are the only one that can save yourself. Peace.